Hello Forkies, this is the 85 of me playing chess every day until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We have the game, we have the black pieces. We're unfortunately playing against a slightly lower rated opponent, but we'll handle it anyway. So my opponent plays pawn to e4 here. Opening with the king's pawn is never too bad. I will respond with my Caro-Kann defense here. This is a very solid way to play this kind of positions, and of course d4 is the main line, taking away some space. Now pawn d5 is the best way to play the Caro-Kann defense, and we face e5, the advanced variation. Again, taking a lot of space here. Now my plan is to play e6 and c5, but I cannot do it right away because my bishop would get blocked. So bishop f5 is of course the most natural and the most active way to play. There was also a possibility to play c5 right away, but anyway. Now h4 is played. This is the tile variation named after Mikhail Tal, the world chess champion, of course a very good player. And now if I play my plan with e6, I will simply get my bishop trapped. So I have to play h5, not allowing any g4 to happen ever on the board. Bishop d3 is logical, simply capture the bishop. This is the main line, queen takes and e6, bishop g5, and simply queen b6 is the move here. Knight d2, I of course cannot take the pawn here right away. What I can do is I can push with c5, which is the best way of playing. But then after c4, I'm not. Oh, after c4, I have to take here rook b8 and here. I remember this slightly. I think c5 now is the best move. I have played this and I have faced this so many times. We get c4 actually. So I remember this kind of positions and then I have to take on b2, but I'm not sure if right away or in some moments. But if I don't take here, what do I do? Here I take. You take me, I take you. You take on b7 and play knight d7. Um, well, that doesn't look too bad, yeah? I'm up a pawn. After takes, I'm fine, I guess. So I will just take on b2. I think this is the yes, I remember this move. Rook d1 is the move here. I do remember this idea actually. The idea is that there is some checkmate threat on b5 at some point. I'm not sure if right away. Knight c6 here takes and takes. This doesn't look that great. I think I have to take here. Queen b3. No, queen b3 then I lose. After queen b3 I'm lost. If I take queen b3 I'm lost. You're threatening here and mate. I mean not mate, but after here, if I play b6 then there is something going on here. Which I don't like. Of course I don't like that. But I don't also like the idea of giving you this. And then this is hanging. Bishop e7 if takes and then takes here is fine. So bishop e7 if takes here. I simply take back. Queen b5 is now right thing. I wanna take here, but I don't like queen b3 at all. Knight b6 I lose. No. But what I do recall this position. I'm not sure what's the move. I think knight e7 is the move. I'm not sure, certain. Bishop e7 looks nice. If bishop takes, I'm better, I think. So bishop takes, there is takes here. And then bishop takes, pawn takes. And then here, and then takes, and I take here. Queen e3, I take. No, queen e2, and then knight takes. I will play knight e7. I think it's slightly better than what I thought can happen. If bishop takes, and then c takes on d5, I can simply play anything. So knight e7 also like allows this, and there after b6 there are no threats to my knight on c6, which I think is very important here. Now I think knight f3 allows him to defend this pawn. I think that's a good move. But after After 96, 93, 96, what have you accomplished? Yes, the pressure is still on. Um, my queen can get out very easily, and my opponent is out of prep. That means that 97 wasn't really the good move here. I think maybe queen takes was better. You play 92 here, which is kind of weird. But you're not really threatening to trap my queen, are you? Here? Well, you are threatening to trap my queen. Wait a second. Wait a second. Rook b1 is a threat. No, I take the a2, yeah. So, knight c6 here takes here. Knight c3, I go back to a6, I'm fine. Is knight c6 a move, or I have to play queen b6, which is quite passive? There is takes, but rook b1 here. There is also takes, knight takes, and I mean, I would like to play knight c6 here. That's a fact. Rook b1 here. Rook b7. Rook b7, I think, just allows um queen a6, and then with pressure here, I will still be up a pawn there. So I think knight c6 is fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe I will just lose now. I shouldn't spend too much time in the opening. Of course, I shouldn't. But rook b1, queen a2. If you castle, then I play queen a6, and I get to c7, and I shouldn't get my queen trapped at all. Or maybe even to the e8 after queen a2. I mean, now my idea is maybe to take with the knight, maybe with the pawn, or to just go back to b6 and pressure the pawn still. If pawn takes, knight takes. That should be quite self-explanatory. Maybe with some knight b5 or knight b4 also ideas, knight e2. Now I think castles is the best move for white. I mean, this is not really a move for me. Yeah? No, because yes, after castles, queen a2 loses on the spot. Due to rook a1, and then I resign because my queen is trapped after rook fb1. Where do I go? Nowhere, probably. Yeah? So after castles, I will simply knight takes here. If rook b1, I go check, queen takes, and ooh, you go for this. Really? I guess this is your idea to pressure the pawn here. After queen a6, I still don't get it. Knight b5. Oh, knight b5. I missed that. I missed that during my calculations. Here, knight c3, I wasn't really sure that that knight b5 was so big of a threat. I mean, is it really after king d7? Probably, but so maybe I have to go here to prevent the fork, and then I have to take the pawn. Yeah, it's the only move. Why am I thinking? That is a strategical mistake to think where there is only one move. Knight c3 now. Knight c3, there is knight b4 actually. Wait a second. But yes, wait, you okay? You take on b7. That's logical, but I also have here, right? Yeah. You're really doing this? Wait, but this looks kind of weird. Let's put it that way. Where are you going with your queen? To f3, I guess. I mean, that's probably the only move. And after here, your rook is trapped, isn't it? After rook b5, it has to get trapped somehow. I think the rook is trapped. I think it is. Yes. Knight b5 here takes. This is it. I don't want to calculate. If take, then I play c. Knight b5 sacrifice the rook. And then what do you play? If you push with c5, you can simply play a6 or probably a6, yes, or here and if I don't get mated. So I think knight b4 is simply. Is there any check? Not that I know. Is there any attack on the queen? That no, because I have check. This is check, and then I move the queen. I mean, here and there is obviously a fork on the king, and if you go anywhere else, I mean, there is queen b3, but your rook is trapped, isn't it? It might very well be the best move to play queen b3 here. But after takes, there are knight d3 checks. You have to calculate that. And then pawn takes here, knight takes here. Ah, we will see. Queen b3, then there is also here. Just so you know. With some potential ideas, but then there is mate. But is there? Of course it is. I think that. So, I mean, you have to choose between queen f3. Maybe queen g3 is also an option. Rook takes is of course an option. Or queen b3. There are 4 candidate moves, I think, in this position. I don't think anything else is possible, pretty much. Rook takes is definitely a move. I think it's a bad one. I think the sacrifice is unsound. But if we are playing in the tile variation, as we are speaking of Mr. Tile, I think he would sacrifice the rook in this position and then try to open up the position for his queen. But if pawn takes, queen takes, so rook takes here, pawn takes, I take with the queen, I think I'm fine. There are no checks, and then I can probably just play pawn with knight c6 and bishop e7, knight takes and castle. If I can castle my king in this game, I should be much better, if not just winning. That's usually a team, yeah. Especially maybe yes. Now the World Chess Championship is going on. The first game of the World Chess Championship was just that. When Dink has castled his king, the game was over. And especially if you're sacrificing the pawns, if you're getting your rooks trapped in b7, your idea is just to sacrifice everything and try to win and exploit the king's position. But now, if I will be able to make short castle here, or in some positions to play king d7 and be perfectly fine, so you sack the rook, I will take it right away. Knight, I mean, oh wait, this is a mistake. I have to calculate though. Knight f4. I mean, I cannot allow this. I cannot take here either. There is here. Knight b1. And what? I have a lot of moves that are okay, I think, in this position, but I need to be precise. I'm up an exchange. I will probably capture this pawn, however. Knight f4 is very dangerous, yes. I have to calculate this. Queen c6 or queen b7. Wait, here a knight f4, I go queen b7. Takes, I take. If here I take, if knight takes, I castle, and I'm fine. So takes, knight f4, queen b7 looks the best because, I mean, supports the pawn. There are no checks available. So let's say here knight f4, here, and you play knight c4, going to d6. Then I play knight c6, and I think I should be fine. Check, I take it, and then castle. I will take with the queen, which I think is the on move. What is your move? Why are you not playing the move? You should have calculated it if you have sacrificed the rook. I mean, when you sacrifice the material, you should at least know what your next move is gonna be. after this logical move, queen takes on d5. But maybe that's a sign that my opponent has missed that I can recapture the queen and defend the b5. I don't think that's actually true. My opponent is just checking out the variations, I think. But knight e4 is a very logical move, I think. Knight c4 is also an idea. Knight c4 here. Wow, you just castle? But now we don't have knight e4 after knight g6. What? What is this? Knight c4? Rook d... No, rook d8 loses. I go here. Takes, takes. Check, I go to f8. I'm sorry, what? I don't wanna blitz out the move knight g6. But it looks so logical. You cannot just sack the rook and then wait until your opponent makes a blunder. Knight c4 only move. Knight c4, rook c8. Knight d6 I take and win another pawn and just be completely fine. Knight f4 I take, bishop takes and castles with design. Rook c1. Rook c1, bishop e7. Bishop takes, knight c4 and castles wins the game. Knight d6 I can just play knight c8 or something like that. Being passive, but then I go to b6 if you don't trade, and then I play a5, a4, a3, a2, and a1 equals queen. No, this doesn't work. Bishop e7, what is your move? You take, I castle. I don't even care. I mean, I could play like here, but come on. Bishop e7. I don't want to blitz it out as well, but it's like the only move. Although, wait, it allows bishop takes, and knight f4. Queen b7. But then I cannot castle due to h5 being hanging. Ay ay ay. Knight c4. Queen b7. But I don't need to castle. I can just play knight d5 and just win the game. Oh, hold on. Then knight c4. Here. Oh, you can sack the queen and then go here. And pick up my queen from b7. Yeah? I'm calculating pretty good today. Why am I not calculating the move knight takes on d5 exactly? Wait, what? That also looks like a free material. Take here and then play f6 and just... Although, yes, here... If you go here, I go knight g4. Here, where do I go? If you go queen c2, I can go here. I need to be slightly careful though. So here. Well, here I go queen c6 and win the game. Why not? Queen b5, not a thing. I will just sack my knight. Of course, it's not a sacrifice. You cannot take it. Knight e3. Queen e3. I can play knight g4 as I mentioned, and then like f6 or bishop e7 or just win. I think resignation here would be pretty okay. I'm up 2 pawns. I'm up an exchange. I will castle my king and just be fine. I have only 5 minutes left on the clock, but I don't think that's a tremendous time deficit. Queen a6. That doesn't look like a big move because I can go here. And what is your move then? This is the idea, of course. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you go where can you go? If you go to a2, I can still like go pretty much anywhere. Knight g6 being the most comfortable move. Yes, why not? I don't see a tactic for my opponent, so I think this is. You have to go to a2. If you trade, I won't remove this because it won't happen. Knight g6, bishop e7. I'm up 2 pawns and an exchange with 5 minutes on the clock. That should be enough time, even if there would be no increment. Oh, wait a second. There is also knight e3 at some moment. Knight. You play queen a5. Wow, that's a move and a half. I'll go here. Should I do this? It looks promising to play here, but then there is. No, it's not because I pick up the rook, and even if I wouldn't. Take. Let's say that's the position. Knight g3, and have I really accomplished that much? Not really. So just knight g6, I think. There is knight c4, but it doesn't do anything now that d6 is no longer compromised. Bishop e7 takes. If queen takes, I don't care. You play rook c1, but I can go here. I thought this was just completely winning. Oh, but there is check and mate. Ice. I allowed too many things now. Wait a second. Am I lost after a rook here? No, I have here. Wait, I don't have. Have I lost? Like here? Here? There is also here, which is important to have. Is that good enough? Here? There is no jack. There is no queen ace here because here, and the queen is protected. Queen a5 only move if then queen d7. And then bishop e7, and I'm completely fine. Yes, I am. Queen d5, if queen takes, I simply take. Queen d7 only move, of course. This was a first one. If I go here, then that is mate. And now you have to make a move. Yes, but this is not good enough. Now I have bishop e7 here and here. Bishop e7 just wins the game. Here I can pin everything and just win because knight on g6 is also supporting the bishop, which is so important. Then if not, I would be lost. Here I just take the queen. I'm defended by the X-ray. If I'm completely honest, I missed this move, which is very bad. But it simply doesn't do anything after king of 8. And that's my only move. But now the rook is attacked. Here, and here, you can take. You have to move the. You're here. What is your move? I'm no longer available to move castle, but I still need to be slightly careful. Like takes queen here. I cannot go here because simply takes and the queen is defended. So that's. Then I probably would still be winning with a5, but let's not do that. I need to be careful. Queen b7, I don't know. Oh, wait. Queen b7, I play f6. Takes into queen b7. I go a5. If this, I don't care. And then you will simply be pushed away to defend against my pawns. rook d7. However, then there is queen b8 with, of course, completely winning position. What about the move pawn to f6 here? Thought that would just win the game. f6, bishop e3, queen b8, and you have to take my queen. Everything is defended unless I mean e6 is weak, but you cannot really attack it for now. If takes, I take, and king f7 and rook e8, and maybe this is also a maneuver. Next move, if bishop e3, I go here. You cannot. I mean, there is queen c6 though. Queen here. Check. Here, here, and here. And then I think like king f8. Yeah, so now I need to be precise, which is quite hard. I thought this is not possible, but of course it is. Takes, knight takes, and here. I'm self-pinning myself. Why do I need to make always such bad moves to get into positions where I don't have easy moves to make? Knight takes, king f7. I don't see a clear plan for my opponent unless here, knight takes, I go here. And then I don't think we have much. Wait, my rook is hanging. I just realized my calculations are wrong. But then there is rook b8. Here takes. I go here, here, here. Why did I blunder it into a draw? Now it's a draw after. I mean, there is e5, however, so d5, e5. It's still hard because you get the knight there. And then I'm. No, then I'm lost. Cannot do that. Rook b8, however. No, not that, but this rook. I think that should be fine. Cannot really defend this rook. Here, I go here. What is your move? You have to play here. And then I go here, takes, and I'm winning. Oh, I of course missed this as well. There is rook b8. Oh no, there is not. But that's. No, I will just lose this, I think. And I go here to allow the rook to go here. This is too hard to make a choice about it. I think it's a logical explanation that I get the rook here. And then king will go there. If I don't get mated, I will win. Otherwise, I will lose. Now I'm lost. Wait, why am I lost? It's not that clear. Um, if that's losing or not, but I think it is. Check and here and takes and takes and takes an a5. That's the following endgame. I have zero idea how to evaluate this. Something takes here. Probably a rook and then this and here and it's probably fine for me because I have these two passed pawns. I will lose a piece, however. Very bad play by me. And if I would play here, then there is still here. But at least that's not made them. I can go here. Now I have to decide whether or not to take with the queen or to take with the rook. It doesn't quite matter, but I think taking with the rook gives you a tempo. Wait, this is a free piece? What is wrong with you? I won't even ask. Is this so big of a threat? It is, yes it is. So that I defend g6 and there is no knight g6 anymore, and then I play rook e8. So you have here is the best move, definitely. Why wouldn't you go into this endgame? So we are here. Here is a threat, I think you cannot really stop it. Here takes here. Here. This is a threat of mate. There is a trick move here, which I'm not sure my opponent will see. How should I evaluate this endgame? After here and here, I think it's... No, that should be lost. So, rook h7. I will sack the rook, of course. Where do I go? Here? It's not so obvious where to go. Seems like going to h8 should be slightly better. No idea why. I will just go here. I have no idea why. I think it was a bad move. I have no idea. I won't even pretend that I know what I'm doing. I mean, evaluate this endgame at home and tell me what do you think about it. This is the queen in two moves. And then this also attacks here, so here, 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 check, take here, wins the game. I mean, there are like moves like here, 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 threatening here, but you are simply not fast enough. Here, for example, knight b5, I go here. So, and you are slightly, I mean, I think I'm winning here, but it was so sloppy by me to even allow some checks there, and I think I wasn't that winning always. Mm. My opponent just was playing too quickly there. He had 10 minutes and he blundered it into a losing endgame. Let's say that this is an endgame. Maybe it's. I mean, it is. Very stressful game. And by the way, where is my opponent from? Saudi Arabia. Wow. And I'm from Slovenia. Yay. Is this only on my screen or I don't see that it actually shows Saudi Arabia? Like, the text is like slightly above my field of view, or how to express that. And there is here, which would be made if the rook would be protected, but now it's not, so I can simply take the rook. So here, I go here, you cannot stop the queen, and you are simply slightly too slow for any checks on my king. And if I would go to h6, I think I would still be winning, but it's slightly weird due to some here. It's a check, by the way, so. But would my opponent had anything if that wouldn't be a check? Because there are some positions where you can maneuver the knight to like f6 or some to f7, and then you have some checks and it's a draw. And then you defend. You also attack the king and defend your rook or something like that. But you need to be like here and then the knight here and the king here. If you go here, then you have here, here, and like this would be a perfect setup if you get me. The rook should be on here. The knight should be on. The knight should be on f6, and then. I mean, but that's very hard to achieve. And I mean, like, go here, here, and then you're threatening mate, and I have to play here, and then if check, I cannot go to h8 because that would be mate, and if I go here, you go here. If I go to e8, attacking the rook, knight f6 bad defense both the king, the rook, and attacks the king. So you have to repeat the position, and even if you have 10 queens on the board, which is slightly impossible, it would still be a draw. My opponent is spending 2 minutes or more here. I mean, it's sorry, but it's lost. Yeah. So just resign maybe. There is rook g5, a2, rook h5, king g8. I still don't think it matters. I mean, rook g5 has to be played. After a2, rook h5, king g8. Rook g5, king f7. So yes, therefore it would be better to go to h6 perhaps. Not allowing this idea, but I don't really care. Here, here, takes here, here, here. There is no check with the knight, and I win the game with here. I mean, he is up a full knight here. No pawns in return, but I have two connected best pawns now. a2 is played. King g8. And you resign. Come on, you know where the button is. I think you know. The button resignation. And you could take here and then allow the queen. King f7. Resign now. It would be nice if you would resign here. I mean, as you wish, yeah? I can make like 2 queens on the board in 5 moves. In 4 moves. Queen, 1, 2, 3, queen, 4. 4 moves to make a queen. To make 2 queens actually. Pretty insane. It's a move 41 by the way. So it was pretty short game. I mean 40 moves is not a lot. But still. By the way, who do you who do you think will win the World Chess Championship? And who are you rooting for? And I saw that like 15 or more percent of my viewers are from India. So I guess you are voting and you are rooting for Gukesh. Yeah? Um, but personally, I am cheering for Ring because I think he deserves to win the World Chess Championship once again. Um, Knight f4, I make queen now. So what is this? I can just take here and then go here. Unless I blunder some fork, I should be perfectly fine. I mean, this is a cute idea, yes, with this fork. But I just take with the queen. And my opponent resigns. Great. I mean, it's been pretty good game. Let's analyze the game now. We'll see. Actually, the theory in the tile variation, I have looked at it so many times that I simply can't remember those tricky lines. Um, So yes, I played with 72% accuracy. My opponent played with 62. My opponent was also winning so many times that it's just sad. But still, let's see what have happened. So e4, c6, the Caro-Kann defense. Just a second so that I turn this off. So d4 and d5. We got e5, which is I think the most reliable way to play. Now bishop f5 and h4. This is a very trendy move. Of course, if I play e6, g4, here f3, and h5 traps my bishop, I have to probably sacrifice it, and then I should be just losing. After h5 stopping and preventing the move g4, bishop d3 is one of the best moves, takes, and e6 trying to develop my queen side and my king side, especially my bishop from here and the knight to e7. Now bishop g5 was played, and queen b6 is the best move. Now knight d2 and c5. c5 is the best move. So let's see what is the best move here. It is to play c5 here. Now after c4, queen takes on b2 is actually the best way. Did I play that? Yes, I did. I did, and after rook d1, which is the theory. Oh, now I play knight c6, and I should be okay. Knight c6, and what is played usually? Wait, knight e2 now? And then night before, I remember this theory. No, night before, queen f3. Wait, what? Yes, because this is a threat. Queen f3, and now knight c2, king f1, and knight takes on d4. Knight takes on d4 back. Queen takes. Queen b3 with this mate idea. And now bishop e7. C takes on d5. E takes on d5. Queen b7. And rook d8 is equal. After move rook e1, bishop d5, hg5, and knight 7, the position is equal. I mean, the knight is hanging here. e6 is the best move. I won't even try to see what have happened. So let's just see. After queen b2 and rook d1, I played knight e7 instead, which is actually the best move, which is not true. Knight e2, knight c6, the only move actually. It was the only move to keep the game equal. Now rook b1 and queen takes on a2. No, castles. Castles would be the best. But he played rook takes on b7, which was weird. I played knight b4, which was best. He sacrificed the rook. I took with the queen, and for now I have played a perfect game. But after castles, knight g6 still very good move. Rook b1 and knight takes on d5. Of course, if you take, your queen is hanging here. So he played queen a6. I played queen c6, queen a5. Here, queen d7. Bishop d7 is a mistake after rook c7. I'm not that fine. I should have played bishop d6. Of course, and I just castle. Why should I trade the bishops? Why? Why should I trade the bishops? This is simple win. Bishop e7 is not that simple. Queen d8, I'm still better after queen b5, king b8, and queen b7 only move. f6 is fine here, and queen d5 now. Oh, I played knight takes on f4 and I'm lost. King f7. Rook here. Rook b8. What happens after here? Rook a8. Rook a8. No, you have to take here, here, and here. And I'm relying on b3. Rook c8. Here. And knight b1. I guess this is lost. Yeah, the computer also sets it pretty. It is pretty bad. After queen f8, it's worse. Queen here, king g8 takes queen f7, and I'm not as lost as I should be. Are you seeing this? Queen e4, of course, rook e8. Knight g6. I mean, h8. I don't give a damn. I played f5, blundering the rook in the corner, but after here, I'm just fine. After a5, knight e6, rook h, rook a. Wait, this is lost for me. But not because of this. Now I win. No, I don't. Knight 7. Why? This is my. Oh my. But I had 1 minute. So here I just played. Wait, why is b3 better? What is here? Yes, I took. Now knight c5. Knight b3 here. I mean, this is bad for me. Come on. I go like here. I mean, it's a draw, but this was a mistake. I knew that this will happen. Wait, why is king h6 worth? It's not. So, I mean, this great move is not true. Now after a2, of course, I just won. I mean, this is a lovely fork. If I take, then it's still losing. This was the idea. But still, I think it was a pretty good game. But this f5, come on. Here, I mean, I should have played like f6, and now queen e5 has to be found. Anything else just loses. So, I mean, anything else is just, yeah, knight takes on f4, and I'm just lost. So yes, tell me what you think about this game down in the comments. I will be reading and answering all of your comments. And as always, if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye.